Hey, what's going on, easy riffing listeners, watchers, whatever? Hey, I had a couple requests on the first video I ever uploaded, the No Apologies by Papa Roach, which is a fantastic song, and had a couple people say, "Hey, are there tabs for this? Can you show us how to play it, etc." Um, there are tabs, which is kind of how I learned it. I will say, I guess I'll start by saying most of the songs I learn, I don't pick much up by ear. I'm getting a little better at that. Um, Most of them, I do try and find a tab somewhere, whether that's um, looking for another YouTuber. I'm joined a couple folks' Patreon that'll post some tabs of some newer songs. Generally, I use ultimateguitartabs.com. Um, I find that generally to be a pretty good resource. A lot, a lot of even newer songs I find are typically on there relatively quickly, usually with a pro version, which is what I would recommend. I pay. It's pretty cheap. It's like 20, 25 bucks a year. I pay for the pro version so you can get the better tabs, etc. So that would be my recommendation. But I figured, what the hell? I'll go through this one real quick. I'm probably not going to do it with the song. I'm going to try and avoid the old copyright monster on this one. So it's super, super easy. So I'm just going to kind of show you the chords. That way you've got them. Really, the rhythm is the biggest thing on this song. So, once you've got the chords, you can kind of figure that out. But anyway, we'll give this a shot, see how it works. Maybe we'll do some more. But first and foremost, the song is in drop C. So if you're not familiar, that would be C on your low string, G, C, F, A, D. So it's basically tuned down a whole step, and then you're dropping your low string one more step. So yeah, that's the tuning. As far as the chords go, like I said, super easy. It starts, and I apologize since I've got my mic on. I've got a little bit of a buzzy string, so you're probably going to hear that. But it basically starts just on the third fret. Since we're in drop tuning, it's just, you're playing the third fret on both the first two strings. So that's the first chord. And then it goes down to, you're at the seventh fret, second string. That's all that second one is. Not the sixth fret, seventh fret. That's it. Pretty easy. And like I said, it's a little bit of an off rhythm. Just it right on there. And then kind of coming back early on that one. So you go through that twice. And then you're hitting open. So do that twice. You're hitting open, and then you're playing basically like an octave power chord. And if you're not familiar with that, it's basically so you would take your regular power chord down here, second, start on the second fret. You're gonna play the seventh and ninth, second string, not second fret. You're playing second and third string. You're playing the seventh and ninth fret. That's your typical power chord. Basically, what would be an E in standard tuning. But what you're doing with the octave chord is you're taking that ninth fret, you're moving it over to the fourth string, and you're leaving that third string open, and you're almost muting it a little bit with that first finger. So the only things you're really hearing are second and fourth string. So instead of a regular power chord, it's going to be more of a subtle difference. I'm finding a lot of songs recently are using those types of chords instead of your. So they're kind of using those octave chords. So it's you know, and that's basically what you're doing. You're playing the octave of that first note, which is 2 frets down, 2 frets over. So, but yeah, after you go through you're just playing open, open again, but then you move down 1 fret, starting on the 8th. So it's it's really all the chords in the song, like for real. And then once you go through that a couple of times, it, you know, comes back and just chunks on the 3rd fret. Just yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's the whole thing, really. I mean, that pretty much repeats. I mean, you can kind of listen to the song and figure out where everything starts and stops, but that's it. Just the oh, sorry, I forgot that part. After so after that second round of octave chords, then you're just playing on the 8th fret and 10th fret. And back to that's it. Promise. So that's the whole song. It says just that 3rd fret, just to that single note there on the 7th fret, 2nd string in, and then you're open, playing those octave chords, and then just 8 and 10. Moves back to that 3rd fret. So, all that helps. It's super, once you kind of get the rhythm down, it is a super easy song. Blast to play, ton of fun, and just kind of jam out to. So hopefully that helped. If you have any other questions, drop them down below. If you have any other suggestions for a song that you'd like me to maybe run through the chords real quick or whatever. If this was a big waste of time, let me know too, whatever. So, but hey guys, I appreciate you watching. I've got a lot more stuff coming up. Definitely a lot more playthrough videos, and may even do a reaction video or 2 coming up. Gonna try my hand at that maybe. Just pretty much anything music related. So yeah, again, hope that helped, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks guys.